right, so now we to the Pittsburgh. Now look, Pittsburgh. Everybody, including myself, counted Pittsburgh out. I remember making a video about Pittsburgh making the playoffs, and Javon commented with like, "You gonna eat those words?" All right,
Yep.
and not only
Yep.
that, they made the playoffs. They didn't do
Yep.
well in the playoffs, but they got there with that with noodle arm Ben Roethlisberger. All right,
Noodle
so
arm
now,
Big Ben.
but
Say
they
thank
made
you to
it.
Hollywood Brown, Vaughn.
And, thank y'all. And not only that, they had a defensive player of the year, TJ Watt, who actually tied the sack record. Was it Michael Strahan, right? Michael Strahan
Yeah.
Yep.
record. They tied Michael Strahan's sack record, right? So while missing a game and a half. So 2 games, 2.5 games, I think.
I'm not.
Game
It was
one
a
and a half.
game and a half.
Game and a
Yeah.
half, right? So Javon, talk to me about the Steelers. Also,
Man.
Javon is a duo analyst of the year too, by the way. Go
Oh
ahead,
yeah,
Javon.
I still have my plaque with me, but it's over there. I don't feel like getting up. But listen, first of all, I want to say, fellas, it's been a long run. We've been the best division. Oh, my baby got me. Ah, there we go. I'm gonna sit
Must be
beside me.
nice.
But we used to be the best division in football. But we might lose that title, y'all. AFC West looking sweet. I'm not gonna lie. They looking sweet this year. I'm not gonna lie. But to the Steelers, last year, we had Big Ben. We was holding on to Big Ben, and he couldn't really push the ball downfield. We had a sorry O line, and he couldn't move. So it was just bad. Like it was, our wide receivers had to work so hard just to get open. Not even get open, but to make a play because he throwing the ball 10 yards. They got to separate from their guy and then beat their guy. It was just too much for him. But I do like what I saw out of Deontay Johnson. Over 100 catches, only 3 drops. My rookie tight end, Pat Pyramouth, 7 touchdowns. Red zone target he's crazy at that. Chase Claypool, I like him. I don't like his character as much. He plays around. He's like real childish. He's like kind of the juju kind of guy. He TikToks and all that kind of stuff. Rest in peace, Dwayne Haskins. But when he passed away, he was on Instagram crying on the screen. Like he just one of those attention seeker type of guys. But recently in a podcast, I heard him say he thinks he's the top 3 receiver. He's taking on the leadership role of the receivers in the locker room. So I want to see what he's going to do. Now, the biggest thing I'm excited for this year are my draft picks. We've picked up George Pickens, which is a steal. I think Kenny Pickett was a good pickup for us as well. But I think what I'm most excited about is Calvin, the kid out of Memphis. He has blazing speed. We haven't had a guy like that on our team since I don't know when. A guy that can just get the ball. There we go. Thank you, Joe. And it was times where Mike Wallace, he throw a pass across the middle, he taking it to the house. Now we have that type of threat. And with quarterbacks like Mitch Trubisky and Kenny Pickett, who aren't proven at all. No, Pickett is a rookie. Mr. Trubisky, I believe he did take the Bears to the playoffs one year. He never really had a great system around him. We have a great coach in Mike Tomlin. I have a question mark on my offensive coordinator, Canada. I have a real question mark on him, to be honest. But from what I'm hearing and a lot of the talk from the players, they're liking the style of play we're playing. We're picking the pace up a lot. With Big Ben, we played a real old-fashioned type of football. A lot of running, a lot of just traditional things. With this, we're gonna do a lot of run RPOs, play action, things like that. We have a lot of young guys that can play. I really love Najee Harris. We buffered up our offensive line a bit. I'm not saying it's top 5, top 10, nothing like that.
Yeah.
I'm just very curious on what they're gonna look like compared to last year. I think it's gonna be a way better upgrade. And with guys like Mr. Trubisky and Kenny Pickett, who are very mobile, I think that's gonna help. Because we got guys that can get open. Deontay Johnson, he's a great route runner. The only reason why Big Ben threw on the ball all the time, he was open all the time. Like literally every play, the dude's wide open. But Big Ben just couldn't hit every pass. All we need is a guy that can hit open targets. And I think our offense is going to be a lot better than what everybody thinks. It's going to be a lot more balanced. Like we had to work Najee Harris so hard last year. Like so hard. He was getting dump offs from Ben because Ben couldn't move. He about to get sacked, dump it all to Najee. But this year we got more mobile guys. We have a lot more. Our receiving core hasn't been this deep since we had like Emmanuel Sanders, Antonio Brown, and all those guys. Like it's deep now. So I'm very excited about what we're gonna do. Defensive end, we added. Um, Thank you, Tez. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that D tackle. I think that's a first kind of a fair swap because y'all got Mike Hilton from us, so I appreciate that. I must say. I also like Levi Wallace from the Bills. He's leaving the. I think they were #1 pass defense last year, I believe. A
Yeah,
top
they was.
defensive team.
Yeah, I think those numbers were skewed by that Patriots game, though, in my opinion. But go
Oh,
ahead.
they did run the whole game. You're right about that. The only thing I can say about that is once Tre'Davious White got hurt last year, he stepped in and the numbers didn't really drop. Like it stayed pretty consistent. So I'm excited that we brought him aboard. I think that's going to help our cornerbacks out a lot. And our D line is already had the defensive player of the year. Like we picked up Miles Jack, and the number one thing about our defense that's going to make us better. I know you shaking your head, Carl, because you know what I'm about to say.
No, I really hate that I like the Miles Jack pickup.
Yeah, that was nice. Him and Devin Bush, I think that's going to help Devin Bush get back into his form.
Maybe Robert Spillane.
The biggest thing I like is we got Brian Flores as our defensive coordinator. And that is a big, crucial piece to our team, I feel like, especially our defense. It's going to make our defense a lot better. He's a respectable coach. The guys respect him. He has they're going to listen to him and things like that. So I'm very excited about this team, to be honest. I was happy. I was going to be crying if Big Ben came back another year, man. I was going to cry. I'm not going to lie. But I'm so happy about all the moves we're making. And these young guys, man, they're excited to play football. You know what I'm saying? They're excited to be together, learn together, grow together. And Mike Tomlin, one of the best coaches ever. Top 3 coach in the league right now. We never had a losing record. And so only up from here, I feel like. Last year we played the Chiefs in the playoffs. If y'all watch that game, the first half, we was there. Our offense was trash. Yeah. And to be honest, I couldn't blame Big Ben that game. Our receivers were dropping passes left and right. But Big Ben just can't push the ball downfield. So you can play our offense a certain way. Now you can't do that. We can go deep on you. We got Kenny Pickens now. We got receivers. And now I feel like we don't have great quarterbacks, but we got quarterbacks that can get them the ball better than Ben could at that later year that he did. So their skills are going to be on a higher showcase. So I'm very excited about this year. Just like Carl, though, our schedule, it's a lot of up in the air games, man. It's only 3 for sure wins to me this year. And every other game is up in the air. So for me, I'm going to be very, I'm going to say we probably can get 11-6 at the highest, just based off what I'm seeing and hearing right now. But it can definitely change because once I see how my rookies are playing and how my defense is playing, I really think we can win this division again and be back on top. Even though we don't have Big Ben no more or no superstar quarterback, our team is just as good as or even better than everybody else team in this division. Our cornerbacks are good now, on both ends. And we also got good receivers, running back is top. I think we got the best running back in our division. Joe Mixon is nice.
Whoa, Nick Chubb.
Nick Chubb nice too. Nick Chubb nice too, but
we got Joe Mixon.
He the third best
back there too now.
He the best, bro. Joe Mixon I think Joe Mixon is a little better. I would pick him over Chubb only because Chubb doesn't catch the ball that much out the backfield. Kareem Hunt does a lot of that for y'all. He's more of y'all pass catcher out the backfield, and Chubb is more of y'all power runner. He's the best runner with the ball. I'll give you that. But I'm just talking about running back, period. Najee Harris is a great blocker, great pass catcher. The guy can do. He was second in break tackles last year. He does everything, literally. So
with no offensive line too. And Nick Chubb got one of the best.
Terrible offensive line. So you got to look at all that. And quarterback come push the ball downfield, so they pressing up. So all that matters. So I feel like this year with a way better offensive line, we're gonna be good.
Somebody could look this up, but didn't Nick Chubb lead the league in rushing his rookie year when the Browns were sorry? Somebody could look it up. He might have been top 5.
When was his rookie year? When was his rookie year?
No, he didn't.
I don't think so.
Was he top 5? I know Nick Chubb, since he came in this league, has been tops in rushing.
He has. Listen, I'm not saying he's not tight. I'm not going to discredit the guy. I'm just saying all around, Joe Mixon, he catches the ball out of the backfield way more. The Browns play with 2 backs, so Chubb is more of the power runner, and Hunt is more of the pass catcher out the backfield. I'm not going to say he's not tight.
Even on another team, Hunt first string is arguably would be top 10 running backs in the league as well.
Yeah, he's so
You see what he did with the Chiefs?
Yeah,
he's nice. I like Kareem Hunt. He's nice. I'm just saying the fact that he had those two running backs out there, Nick Chubb doesn't do as much. All he really does is run. So
I see you saying, but like, what's gonna make somebody say in the comments gonna make it break y'all is y'all O-line.
I agree.
You know,
like I
so
said, we picked up a lot of guys.
Mm-hmm.
You
Y'all
can
got
probably
good
scheme it though with the mobility of those quarterbacks. You can probably scheme the O-line to be not as bad.
Exactly, because
Yeah,
Ben
right.
couldn't move. That's
true.
a big reason why too, though. Ben could not
That's true.
move. Like literally, the dude was. I can hop on 1 foot faster than he can run. Like that's how slow he was. Like it was bad. It was bad. I was so like, it was bad. He couldn't. It was bad. So
I got
just like Jacoby Brissett can do something. I feel like our guys can do something as well.
I would take that. I would take that only for the simple fact that their quarterbacks are still kind of young. They still got potential and still have a chance. That's the only reason.
If you hear what a lot of people say at my bad call about Mr. Trubisky at Buffalo, they said the guy's a true professional. The way he's a leader, they speak highly of the guy, and that's the main reason why Levi Wallace came to us because
I was about to say that somebody came to y'all because of Mr. Trubisky. I was like, what?
The right system will help every time.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he's a bum like everybody think he is. I just think he's just an okay guy. You know, he's had like a game with the Bears. He had like 5 touchdowns. You know what I mean? So, yes, that's what he is. He's not going to win you a game, but he's not going to.
I was going to say it hurts him that he was selected 2nd overall, and they traded up to get him, and they passed on guys like Deshaun Watson, I think, in that draft.
Yeah.
I can't remember if Mahomes was in that draft or not off the top. So that's what really hurts him the most. That's why people think he's as bad as they think he is, because they feel like, why would you reach for a guy like that?
Lamar was in that draft too, right?
No, Lamar was in the draft with Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield.
Well, they traded up for him and brought him no help at the same time. You can't trade up for a guy and bring in no help at the same time. He had no veteran help, no other healthy help that he could possibly have on his team.
Well, I think the year, and again, I could be wrong. The year I think they made the playoffs, didn't they get Allen Robinson?
They did.
Yeah, they had Allen Robinson. I don't think Darnell Mooney was there yet. Yeah, that might have been it because people don't like Anthony Miller.
You guys think?
I like Allen Robinson.
Okay, go ahead, Zach.
You guys think the Steelers are going to sit Pickett the whole season?
No.
Mr. Trubisky?
No.
I really don't know, to be honest.
They spent the 1st round draft pick on this guy. He's the guy. They're gonna put him in.
I think they're gonna wait maybe halfway through the season.
I think it depends on how Mitch do though. If he does well, there's not gonna be no reason to put him in, you know. But if he's not performing, then definitely they're gonna make that switch.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know because we just saw the 49ers last year draft second draft, and he played the whole year until what's name got hurt. So I think I think Mike Tomlin, he's a professional, and I don't think they're going to sign Mitchell to Trubisky, give him that money just to put him on the bench. But you never know, though, because we saw Russell Wilson beat out Flynn in the offseason after he got paid. You feel me? So it's
he got paid off one game, and it was against the Lions.
No. He got paid when they played
the Lions.
Patriots. They played the Patriots, and he was balling when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. I think he played the Patriots. Was it the Patriots? I think it was the
Lions last game of the season that got him paid when he threw for
No. He got Matt Flynn. He got a lot of touchdowns that game, but in that same season, he took the Patriots to the Patriots to the distance. It was supposed to be Aaron Rodgers against Tom Brady, but Aaron Rodgers got hurt, and Matt Flynn was balling.
I do remember that. He did. I remember that.
And it was a prime time game. I remember that. But anyways, Matt Flynn and Russ is the same situation as Pickett and Trubisky, in my opinion. So it all depends on how what's he called?
Yeah. I think Pickett ready though. I do too. I personally think he's ready. So
I thought he was the second best quarterback in the draft.
Huh?
I thought he was the second best quarterback in the draft.
I mean,
I
that's
agree.
Not saying a lot.
I think
the only reason I had Matt Corral over.
This is a weak draft class. The draft class was pretty trash.
Yeah,
yeah, it was though.
All right, y'all.
So receivers.
Go
I got a question.
Come on, man. Stop disrespecting Washington. Go ahead, Carl.
I like how you try to slip that Mitch Trubisky led them to the playoffs when like they didn't have a top 10 defense with Khalil Mack in them that year.
Oh, yeah, with the,
He was definitely Rex Grossman.
But look though, but look,
defense with TJ Watt on our team.
We just about to say
no.
that.
But what I'm saying is, I like how you didn't get the best defense credit.
I don't have to. Everybody knows that. You know, I'm just saying he's a guy with. If you have a decent team, he can get you to the playoffs. That was my whole reason by saying that. And we have way better weapons than these guys too. Than the Bears.
And I hope Levi Wallace does good for y'all because I don't think he's good. I think he's solid. Like he's straight. I think Teron Johnson was better than him.
All right, go ahead. My bad, Joe. Go ahead.
Let's move on to the Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.